which one do you think would be some of the most slippery?
I recommend maybe the soap-based material or vegetable oil. This is a polymer, by the way.
What is polymer?
Polymer is a chemical. No, don't do that.
Ryan and I actually met when I came in to do a chemistry test for Proving Ground, which is the show that we ended up doing on G4.
So does that machine check flavor?
You must be kidding. What are you doing?
That's good.
He just was the most interesting person to talk to. Like, every once in a while I would make a comment about something we were doing or where we were going, and he knew so much stuff about it. I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah, when we first met Ryan, he sold himself as, I'm a pro BMX rider, I'm a race car driver, I'm a scientist. Oh man, everything you could imagine.
I believe R.I.N. Dunn knows what he's doing because he told me he studies physics.
He's serious. He told us that. He's serious.
He could hold a conversation about anything. He'd bullshit his way through it probably, but he actually did have he had a lot of knowledge up there.
It didn't matter if I was talking about synthetic organic chemistry or, process engineering, anything like that. Ryan knew something about it. And not only that, he probably had a company devoted to that particular expertise.
Ryan was quite the entrepreneur. I'm not exactly sure how many companies he really had, but he definitely had a lot of business cards.
Whether it was automotive design,
wastewater reclamation,
aerospace welding,
exfoliating lotions for hands,
R.D. Design, R.D. Motoring, R.D. Financial Solutions.
He was telling me that he worked for some government agency that had aliens in captivity.
And in fact, it was some of his connections, though, that really got us hooked up with the argon that we used for one of my favorite skits that we ever filmed, the chemical spill skit.
Argon is an inert gas that kills oxygen, but it's really cool when it's in liquid form because it looks like mercury and sprays everywhere.
Ryan hooked that up. I don't know where the hell he got to do her. I don't know how we got liquid argon.
All right, I'll be back.
Good luck.
Don't drop it.
And I don't know how we didn't suffocate in the van, but, it was a lot of fun.
Holy.
Oh,
no.
Speaking of R.I.N. Dunn's business opportunities, the car stereo thing was one of them, and that led to a pretty horrific day.
A kid from school lent him his Volkswagen Jetta so he could drive to the mall, buy a stereo system to hook it up, and he invited me, my brother, and Chris Rabb to go with him.
So we're driving there, and Rab's screaming in the back, just chaos. We got, whoever playing on the radio just cranked, having the time of my life, and I'm speeding because I'm a punk kid.
He's driving 110 miles an hour to the point where Rab grabs my seatbelt and buckles me in. 10 seconds later, we flipped 8 times in oncoming traffic.
Not like a roll, it was front to back to front to back.
The car flips, opens up the passenger door, just flies out in the center median over the oncoming traffic.
Yeah, Ryan was all bloody. They found me in the trees, and Bam broke the window with his head. Rab was totally fine.
My part of the car, nothing had happened to it at all, and I just kind of got out and was just confused. And look at everybody is just in panic, and there's cars skidding out, getting out. Couldn't believe any of us were alive, let alone all of us.
It was just the worst time of my entire life, and to this day, I hate talking to April, Bam's mom, about it because she hated me, and to this day, she probably still has a little bit of hate in her for that accident right there, and I don't blame her because it was horrible. Stupid kids do stupid things.
I was pretty much terrified to ever get in a car with him, and I agreed to do the Gumball Rally with him, which was around the world in 8 days. Whenever Dunn was driving, I was seriously so terrified that after the 3rd day, I was like, Dunn, you seriously need to stop at a sex shop and buy me a butt plug because I'm gonna crap myself.
This is the new race car. We're prepping it now for this year's 12-hour endurance race, and hopefully we won't be landing in 5th or 4th or 3rd. We'll be landing in 1st, or else I'd be very upset.
He is a good race car driver. He did do a race in West Virginia, and he got 1st place.
I don't even know how many cars he had, but he was so into it. He would just, buy these crazy fast cars, take them all apart, put them all back together again, customize them. He was way into it. Full-blown gearhead.
You know, started from skateboards to bicycles to, you know, eventually cars, but anything could get him moving a little faster intrigued him.
What do you think's happening here with this one? Go check
It's a
his oil.
How about this?
Blew it up again.
Don't buy a car made by Dolce & Gabbana and you'll be fine.
The Nikon Cool Pix long zooms are here.